Welcome back to the Wiseworks studio. And
What's up?
Today I am really excited for this. We are going to be reacting to the movie or the new show trailer, House of Dragon.
Yeah, on HBO.
It's a Game of Thrones prequel.
Yes,
prequel show.
It's, from what I understand, it's about 300 years.
No,
before.
it says I snuck and watched a little bit of it already, and it's 200 years.
Okay,
before.
so Google's wrong. 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones. So they're coming out with a new show, all new cast.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and react to the trailer, and then we'll give our thoughts after we've seen it. I have not seen it yet, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. Let's do it.
HBO.
Obviously a Targaryen.
Ooh. What do you think the budget for this is?
Pretty big.
Yeah.
Maybe. 200 years before. Gotcha.
Gods.
Ooh, the hand of the king.
Ooh, look at that sword.
Fire. And blood.
Everybody, you can tell who's a Targaryen because of their hair.
Dreams didn't make us kings.
That's
sick.
Rob Stark.
Dragons did.
Okay. Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, of the Dragon.
2022.
22. Woo!
All right, sick.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sick.
Okay, that is. I know it's just a teaser. It's not a full trailer yet, but that looks incredible.
Yeah.
Now, my first thought is it's always hard to get into a new show with characters you don't know much about, actors you don't know much about.
I think I can get into this pretty fast because I've been watching Game of Thrones again.
And you're excited?
I'm excited. So right off the bat, what we saw the symbol for the hand of the king. Clearly, I mean, it's not proven,
Targaryens.
but Targaryens,
Yes.
you can kind of tell they've got the blonde hair.
Did you notice some of them, it looked like they had dreads or something? They were walking into, I don't know what it's called. I guess that palace room.
Yeah. The throne room.
Yeah, but everything had more of like an earthy vibe to it. It wasn't as sterile. It wasn't as like brick and mortar and like you saw in Game of Thrones.
It's definitely probably going to be interesting. What I got, because I did a little research beforehand of what this is going to be. So before the Targaryens took the throne and became the true line to become king, the Starks, way back in the day, before we had like Ned Stark, before all this is way before all that.
Yeah, 200 years.
The Starks had claim to the throne.
Really? The Starks?
Yeah, that's what I saw. So something happened where there was war, and the Stark that maybe kind of had the claim to the line, kind of.
Was it a Bran Stark?
I don't know his name, but
there's been a bunch of Brans.
But he kind of accepted and said that no, he wasn't going to be king. It was going to be this Targaryen.
Okay.
And he, the guy with the sword is what I'm assuming, because they kind of talk about the sword. Maybe it's the sword that Targaryens have passed down. So
I'm sure Valyrian steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of almost hands the throne off. I don't know how they're gonna do it, or if he just like it's a battle and they get defeated, so then they go off and go to Winterfell.
Okay.
So it's kind of the evolution, how they go from the capital to Winterfell, the Starks, and it also has Targaryens, dragons apparently, and a bunch of stuff.
Gotcha. Well, I know this is going to be based off the book Fire and Blood, which I actually haven't even looked up. Let me look up real quick before we cut off to see if Fire and Blood is indeed ready to be purchased, because I know George George R. R. Martin has a reputation
of putting
stuff out that's like books that aren't finished. Let's see. Okay, so this is just his. I think it is out. It looks like it's out. Yeah, Game of Thrones, Fire and Blood. This is based on that novel, so we can actually go ahead and read it and learn all about it before it comes out in 2022.
They always change stuff in the shows, though. I'm excited.
But we need to
it's
know
going to be good.
Source material.
Do we? I guess we don't know all the details. How many seasons there's going to be? How many all?
Yeah, don't have all that yet.
But it looks exciting. I'm excited because I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
quick note. You know the first book is called Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It's interesting that they stick with that branding. They did the same thing with Hunger Games. You know.
I mean, a lot of things are like that. Game of Thrones, Twilight Saga, New Moon, Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn.
Yeah, but it's interesting how when books become shows or movies, they keep the same original branding. And so this is actually called Game of Thrones, House of Dragons.
Yep.
So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. 200 years before Targaryens, hopefully Starks, I'm sure. We'll see what happens. I'm excited about it.
Thanks for joining us on this reaction video.
Yep.
If you liked it, subscribe to this channel and give this video a like and comment down below.
Let us know if you have read Fire and Blood, and if you want to give us a quick synopsis in the comments to correct any of our false thinking we might have displayed in this video. We want to learn more about it. If we get around to it, I'm going to try to at least listen to the book if they have an audio version before the show comes out, because I wasn't able to do that with Game of Thrones. So I want to do that with this so I can learn about it. But we got time. We all have time.
We have time.
All right. Subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yep.